All right, let's try and take you back to KZN now and pick up on this story. The rural community of Maqongqo, this is near Pietermaritzburg, will meet with the local government, and these are the authorities today, over rising crime in the area. In the past month, there have been a number of shootings in that area, and last week, 2 children were killed in separate incidents. Newsroom Africa's Karinda Jagmohan is there for us and joins us live. Karinda, good morning to you. Very distressing stories coming out of that community. Tell us exactly where you are and, importantly, the issues that residents are facing there.
Indeed, this community of Maqongqo is quite a rural area just near Pietermaritzburg. The problem here they have is the fact that there is no proper development in this community, leading to high levels of crimes, youth often involved or turning to social ills, drugs, alcohol, then contributing to these levels of crimes. Now, this community, NPOs, local community organizations will now finally have a meeting with the Mqombatini local meyer. This is a local municipality under Umsunduzi. Something they've been waiting for a long time, hopefully to gain development opportunities that can somewhat help this community come out of poverty and address the crime issues here. Lungelo Mhlongo is one of those who will attend the meeting here from the Nati Youth Development Foundation. So thanks for speaking to us. How long have you been waiting for this meeting? Why is it so important for this community?
Okay, we have been waiting for, I'd say, about over a year now, since the new leadership took the office. So, ibaluleke kakhulu lento kithi ngoba kuningi osekwenzekile la emphakathini wakithi okuphazamisa youths more especially. We have a problem of drug addiction, we have a problem of alcohol abuse, we have a problem of gender-based violence. We have many issues happening around here, and it seems like no one cares what happens. So as Inati Youth Foundation, we have decided to at least try and do something, try and put together the various stakeholders who can help us achieve our goal, which is to try and build a stable community at least. You know.
Tell us about some of these incidents, including where 2 children died recently.
Yes. We have the ingane mbili zashona. We had intombazane yote tujuliwe somewhere around. We have recently had about 2 to 3 children about committed suicide out of nowhere, school children for even, and no one seems to care what is happening. We have tried ukuthi siye khona lapho as in Nazi Youth Foundation, but we only have limited resources. So ngale sizama ukuthi sihlanganise wonke umuntu ongakwazi ukuthi akwazi ukusilekelele kulokho esifisa ukuthi sikwenze ukuze sizokwazi, because united we conquer, but divided we fall.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Is this a somewhat forgotten community, considering it's about an hour away from Pietermaritzburg, over an hour away from Durban? What is then contributing to the social ills? I mean, children committing suicide.
Yeah, I think okuningi kwenziwa ukuthi there are not enough opportunities for the youths. Yeah. You know, we do have some organs which are responsible for youth development, but our totally support. We do have talent. We have an academy here, sports academy, but it's not getting any support from anyone. The owner of the academy is here. He's also going to be part of the meeting. We do have many businesses, but we do not have a market. They are not exposed to the mainstream market. So it seems like we are just left behind, you know, out of nowhere. And Umhlaba is evolving. There is technology, the development of a virtual world. We are not part of that. So sizama ukuthi ngayo yonke indlela sisondeze lezo zinto ezidingekayo emphakathini wakithi. At least we shouldn't be left out from everything. At least try and get something to be done ngazo zonke lezi zinto lezi.
What are your demands today to the local mayor? And also, have you been able to be in touch with anyone from a provincial government perspective?
Yes. We have engaged the office Liga Premier. We recently on I think it was the 25th of August. So hosted a march gender-based violence with the office Liga Premier and other various stakeholders to try and create awareness of gender-based violence nazo zonke ezinye izinto. So namhlanje sizama ukuthi sigraze wonke lama concerns kumeya nabanye abathintekayo ukuthi bazizwe ikhalo zabantu, because as community servants, they are public servants. They are the ones who should be going to the public bezwe ikhalo zabo ukuthi no, as the public, this is what we want, this is our demands, this is it, this is that, because they are the public servants. So we do understand ukuthi bathi kuningi kufanele bak-address. So as the NPO, we are trying to mitigate wonke lo msebenzi lo abawenzayo ukuze sikwazi ukuthi sibamise halfway, meet them halfway, so that yonke into izokwazi ukuthi yenzeke. But we are not getting enough support. As baningi, like I've said, baningi bazama ukuthi benze some sort of development, but local government doesn't seem to be close enough, or doesn't seem to care. I'd say that, because baningi baphethe, we have ward committees. But if you can ask anyone from around the community, if buyers ukuthi obanda ward committees, what offices or what portfolios are they occupying, akekho zokwazi, because they are not available to the public. As much as you're going to occupy office, avail yourself to the public. You know, come to the public and tell them, no, mina ngingusbanibani wakasbanibani, this is what I stand for, this is what I can do. If ngakwazi ukwenza, this is so and so, can do whatever you need to achieve. But abeko, it seems like they are ghosting the community. You know, we are trying to close that gap between local government and the community. You know, that is what we are trying mostly. You know,
So seemingly that there is no proper communication from the local government itself to the people on the ground who need help. Quickly just tell me, Nati Youth Development Foundation, young people coming to the fore to try and get opportunities to uplift yourselves out of poverty. Just tell me about some of the other interventions you've tried to do as youth here in Msunduzi.
Okay. We have created various sports events, for example, with the academy Maqongqo. We have also tried to create some sort of consortium for all entrepreneurs around to try and build our businesses to the best of our ability. Because, you know, if we are united, you'd find that there is a lot of development that we can create. We have engaged nabo social development, ukuthi bakwazi ukuthi bakhulise izingane zethu isancane, teaching them how to become a woman, teaching them how to become a man, and so forth. So kuningi okunye sizazok initiator. We are going to demand from the mayor some sorts of youth development centers, for example, you know, ukuze bakwazi ukuthi abantu bathole the available information, because it's already out there, but it's not reaching those it's supposed to reach, you know. So ukuze sokwazi ukuthi laba banama business bathole funding, the artists should get funding, those with businesses should be exposed to the markets and so forth.
And just finally, briefly, what message do you have to youth across the country who are perhaps watching now to also be involved in the way I've seen you be involved in this kind of development?
Okay, it's not really difficult, you know. You just need to find abantu abazocabanga ngale ndlela ocabanga ngayo, you know, people with the same goal, share that goal, put together some sort of idea, and then you are the ones who should go out there to the community, you know, expose yourselves to the community. Ubambisane na umphakathi, because sisebenza nomphakathi, you know, we are nothing without the community, so we really need the community. So you don't really need a lot,
Lungelo Maqongqo, thank you so much for your time. Interesting perspective coming out of this particular village just outside of Pietermaritzburg, where youth are coming together to demand from their local municipality interventions to safeguard this community. Give youth opportunities before they go to social ills that will take up their time, drug abuse, alcohol abuse, ultimately leading to the rising levels of crime. Only children having committed suicide here. Of course, we're yet to hear from the Mkambatini local municipality deputy mayor about what he'll hear from this meeting, what interventions he'll take, and now, of course, a demand for the local municipality officials to be more, to give more of their attention to people on the ground and ensure that their needs are met. This is a very rural community, and as we drove here, we did not see any big malls or employment opportunities. And what Lungelo Mhlongo was saying, it's a forgotten community, and the young people here want to finally change that.
Karinda Jagmohan, thank you very much for that update. A very, very distressing story, distressing stories coming out of that area. Hopefully help will come soon.